Hello everyone, welcome to Winged Paper Crafting. My name is Angel Fitch. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you've all decided to join me today. Today we're going to use our template, our basic template that we made on Template Tuesday to make a masculine Valentine's card. And if you stick around to the end, I've got some other examples to show you, and one that I made a birthday card, not necessarily a Valentine's card, because I wanted to show you how you could use this template for anything. So let's go ahead and get started. And as I'm getting this together, if I could ask you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate it if you would, and join us around here, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything that I upload. So we're going to start with a card base here of Old Olive that is 4 1/4 by 11, and we've scored it at 5 1/2, and I'm going to give this a good burnish here just so we can make sure it lays down nice and flat. I've got a piece for the inside that is 4 by 5 1/4, and we're using Very Vanilla. And then I've got a piece for our first layer here that is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is crushed curry. So that's going to be our first layer down. So let's go ahead and get that down right quick. Oops. So we'll just get some glue on here, and we're going to center this first layer up here. So there, just like that. Give that a good push. Okay, our next layer is going to be also a Very Vanilla, and it is 3 3/4 by 5. And so we're going to put that down next. This is really a very simple card and does not take long to come together at all. So we'll just go ahead and center this. Let's see, we need to pull that up just a little bit. There we go. Give that a nice push. Now, we got on the outside, we need 3 pieces of pattern paper. And as I said in the template video, you can use any 3 pieces of pattern paper, and you can have them in any shape that you want. So I use circles here just as a representation, but we're going to use hearts since this is a Valentine card. And I have cut 3 pieces of pattern paper from the new paper collection called, let's see if I can remember what it's called, Cute as a Bug. And these papers are just so adorable. I'll give you a peek here at all of these papers that are in this paper pack. It is just the sweetest little paper pack ever. It's so cute. So we're going to be using this paper pack over the next couple of weeks to make all kinds of different cards out of. So I thought we'd go ahead and start today. So we've got our 3 pieces of pattern paper that I have cut with a heart die that came from the die set that is called Endless Love. So I used this, let's see, this die right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these put down on our paper. So we're just going to put some glue on here. You could pop these up if you wanted to, or you can put them flat. I'm going to put these flat. So you just kind of need to arrange these in a overlapping, kind of a cascade diagonally down our card front. So kind of something like this. And we'll give these all a good press. Now, we've got a piece of crushed curry that we're going to stamp on, and I've got a little caterpillar here that I cut using the dies out of the pattern paper. Is that not just the cutest thing? And we're going to just put him right down here at the bottom of our card. So let's get our stamping done. So we're going to use old olives to stamp with. And on our little banner piece here, I'm going to use the stamp from the Endless Love set that says Hugs and Kisses. And so we will get that inked up. And I'm going to line this up here. And we will get this down, hopefully straight. We shall see. Okay, looks pretty good. So that's going to go right across there. And then on the inside, I am going to use a stamp that is a standalone stamp that I bought that just says Happy Valentine's Day. And it's a big stamp. So let me ink this up. But I just love, the font. Let me wipe my finger because I got my finger in the ink. Love the font on this stamp. You'll see here in a second what I'm talking about. So let's just make sure we've got everything inked up and looking good. Okay, so I'm going to line this up. And I'm just going to take this. And we're going to put that down. I'm going to give this a good press. Making sure I've put pressure all over because we don't want any pieces not transferring. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so there's our inside. So let me go ahead and put our ink away. And we're going to put this on the front and then we'll finish this card up. So let's get this on the inside. And let's see, just kind of like that. Looks pretty good. So we'll get that down. Give that a nice press. Making sure we get that to adhere. All right, back on the front. Let's go ahead and, let's see. What do I want to do? I want to put this kind of across the bottom of our last heart. And then we'll put our little caterpillar there. So I'm going to put this down flat. And then we'll pop our caterpillar up. So I'm just going to kind of lay this down here at the bottom. So that it's flush with the right hand side. Okay. And then let's get some dimensionals for our caterpillar. So I'm going to... this sheet's about empty, but we're going to use our side pieces here because, you know, we paid for them, so we might as well use them. So, let's get some of these put on the back of our little friend here. And we will get him on, or her, I guess. I don't know. One or the other. And, there we go. We'll get some bling, which I kind of forgot to get any bling out. So let's see what kind of bling we can come up with right quick to put on our card. Okay, so here's our little caterpillar. We're going to put him right down here in the corner, just like that. Perfect. Okay, let's see what we can scrounge up for bling here. Oh, here's some, here we go. Let's use these, I don't know if these are Old Olive or Mossy Meadow, but they're green and they will work. So let's use these. Let's see, we're going to take a big one here. I changed the putty on my tool, so I thought it would be easier to get these off. But these, just for some reason, are just stuck on there nice and good. Alright, so let's see. Where do we want to go with our bling? Let's do a couple right here. And we'll do one more. Let's see. Where or where? Let's put one right there. How's that? Okay, so there is our darling little masculine Valentine's card. All right, let's take a look at some of the others that I put together. So here's one that is done in, let's see, this is basic gray, and Lost Lagoon and Pebble, or Pretty and Peacock. And I took these 3 papers out of an old paper pack that was the Utterly Adorable. So this has been around for a while. And I used the back sides of the paper. So always make sure you check the back sides because you never know what you'll find. So there's that one. And then we've got this one. So this is actually the birthday card that I made. And see, I did this one using circles on the front instead of hearts. So this was to a fabulous friend and then happy birthday. And the stamps on this came from the January product of the month stamp set that was called Fabulous Sayings. And it does have some fabulous sayings on it. So there's a cute one. And then this one, another Valentine's card. So I did this one with paper from the, this was actually paper from the Turtly Awesome set. These were again backs of the pieces of paper. And I stamped a little bee out of the Meant to Be old stamp and die set. Which is just so cute. It says we are meant to be. And last but not least, we've got another masculine looking card just for you. This one's got Basic Beige, Pretty and Peacock, and Lost Lagoon again. And Happy Valentine's Day on the inside. So there are our cards that we made today. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And I will be back on Friday with our Fun Fold Friday template, or the template, yeah, that we made on Tuesday that we're going to make another set of masculine Valentine's cards with. So I hope I see you soon. Have a crafty evening. Bye.